Well, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me wait for a couple of people to come on. And we will get this Fast 15 started. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Is that Dale? Dale C22? Anessa Lee, hi. Thanks for joining. How are you guys doing today? I hope it's warmer where you are than it is here. It's freezing in South Jersey, and we're waiting on a storm. Alrighty, and we will be getting started soon. No, it's not warm at all. It's warm in my place, thank goodness, but outside, no. No, 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 and I'm over it. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Diva. Oh, here go the hearts. I love the hearts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll be getting started in just a moment. Hello, Diva. How are you? Oh, there go the hearts. The hearts. I love the hearts. Yes. See, I was feeling so blah earlier. Now, my spirits have been picked up instantly by you ladies. All right. Well, we are going to get started in just a moment. I have to figure out. I think oh, okay. I figured it out. How to bring Wendy in. Good. I'm glad you're good. I'm taking a page out of your book, Rhonda, honey. I am zhuzhing it up today. Zhuzhing it up. Hey, Chandra. Hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I feel... yeah. Hi, Candace. Okay, let me figure out... There we go. Alrighty. Bringing my special guest on. Oh, thanks, Rhonda. And she will be here in just a minute. All right. There's my girl.
Hey, see?
Hi. Let me pull this back just a little bit. So the top of my head
Don't catch
isn't cut off. There we go. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? We've got sunshine. I haven't seen the sunshine in a week.
I'm jelly.
It's the calm before the storm, trust me. 8 inches
Okay.
forecasted for tomorrow.
8.
Yes, I'm so
Oh, and
sad.
I'm over here having a meltdown over our possible 1. Okay, I guess I need to let it go.
Yeah, I just made you grateful.
Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining in for another episode of Fast 15. And today's special guest is my dear friend. She is so beautiful. She's so talented.
Oh
And
my God.
she has a brand new budding career as a very fashionable designer. So, welcome, Wendy
Thank you.
Span from
I
Salt Creek Style.
didn't even have to pay you to say it. That was so nice.
No. Well, you know what? It's so true. And let me just start off by telling everyone who may not be familiar with Wendy. Wendy, well, she's going to explain this, but I today am wearing one of Wendy's originals. Okay, she will make an original design just for you. And because I'm wearing this, today it's so cold. Well, it's been cold here for a while, but I digress. When I got this from Wendy, this is a nice fleece kimono. Every time I wear it, I feel like I'm being hugged by Wendy. So it just makes me feel good. It keeps me warm. It's very soft. So we'll go into more details of where you can pick up your own Wendy original.
And it looks beautiful. You're gorgeous in blue.
And I did like Rhonda said, you know, I zhuzhed it up a little. So I put the jewels out.
You did.
And I could not find I have blue glasses because, you know, I have them of every color. Yeah. Could not find my blue glasses. So I am wearing gray with a blue tint.
They are very solid.
Like my blue nails. So trying to be a little coordinated. But all right, Ms. Wendy, are you ready for your questions?
I'm ready. You're not going to ask me anything real hard, are you?
Oh no, this is fun. This is all fun, and it's just a little you know, a few questions just for the audience to get to know you a little bit. I like to, and it's so funny, y'all. Wendy asked me, are you going to give me questions so I can prepare? There's no preparing here. There's no yeah, we like the spontaneity of it all. But no, nothing inappropriate, nothing, you know, fearful or anything like that. We're here, you know, I'm all about the fun. So, yeah. But the first question I'm going to ask you, which I ask everyone that comes on, and I've pretty much answered it. But what industry are you in?
Well. Let's see. I'm in the reselling business, and I'm also in the handmade Etsy business. So, you know, I love to make handmade items for my friends and family and myself. Have one on.
There you go. Is that the one that you just shipped? No, that's not it.
No,
that's not the one from earlier. Okay.
Blue and yellow like you had suggested, but I didn't have the right dye because I love those colors together, and I was like, why didn't I think of that? So I had to go with what I had.
Yeah, and you'll get it the next time. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. So what and how long have you been reselling?
I've been reselling 3.5 years.
Okay.
And I've been a handmade seller for not a year yet. So wow. As you know, I just learned to sew about a year.
We're going to get to talk about that a little bit in depth. What made you decide? What started you reselling? How did you decide to, you know, get started with that?
I had a friend who told me about Poshmark, and she said, "Oh, have you heard about Poshmark?" And I said, "Who?" And she said, Poshmark. She said, I've just sold some of the stuff that I don't wear anymore, and some of her daughters and stuff, and this and that. She said, I made about $400 in the last month or two. And I said, what? I said, I'll be downloading that app today. And I did. And the rest is history. It just,
okay.
Yeah. So it turned out to be a really good thing.
All right. So now, okay, so we know you're reselling, and you just mentioned that you started doing your handmade sewing on Etsy about 1.5 years ago. Again, personally, I like to refer to you as a designer. Yes, you are making your things, but the reason I say that is I have a long history of sewing in my family. Oh. My grandmother was an extraordinary seamstress. She had her own business in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and the 50s. She was in the 60s. And my aunts and all the other females on my dad's side, and my uncle, every last one of them are excellent seamstress. Wow. And the one thing that I loved about your items when I first got mine, and I don't know if I've told you about that, your finishing is unlike anything that I have ever seen. Really? And I say, for someone that just learned how to sew, nah, You're holding out on us. You're holding out. But anyway, what made you decide to start, doing your own designs?
Well, I had wanted to learn how to sew for a long time, for years. And I had a wonderful stepmother who sewed. And I should say she was my bonus mom. She passed away about 13, 14 years ago. Bless her heart. She was so precious and so sweet. She was my bonus mom for about, 32, 33 years. So pretty much as long as I can remember, just about. And I had talked to her. She was going to teach me how to sew, but we lived at that time about 4 hours apart. And so Caleb was little. And so we just never could really get together. And then it just got too late. So I thought, you know what? About a year ago, I told my husband, I said, the Christmas before this past one, I said, I want a sewing machine for Christmas. I'm just going to do it. He said, okay. So he got me. I started just voraciously consuming YouTube videos about sewing and how to start and what to do. I mean, even as far as threading the machine, I had to look that up, because I didn't remember how to do that from 8th grade home ec. And yes, things have changed since then too. It's been a year or two.
I took classes too. I understand.
Thank you.
Did you make your potato sack first?
I made it was a skirt or something.
Okay. We made potato sack hand, like some kind of tote bag. And I remember, again, because I had already started sewing, I was making clothes.
Wow.
And I remember being in home ec and I was like, are you serious? This is what, and but anyway. Yeah. I tried. I got in trouble, but yeah, I did. Like not everyone has a sewing machine at home in the background with yours. I'm like, oh, y'all don't? Oh, okay. So you just, you went to the University of YouTube.
Yes.
You graduated top of your class.
I hope so. Oh, man.
So, what was I was going to ask you, what was one of the risks, and I don't know if this was a risk, or maybe stepping out on faith. What was one of the risks that you took to further your entrepreneurial skills? And that would be a pretty good risk, getting started in sewing.
Yeah, because I didn't know if I would be good at it or bad at it. I didn't know if it was something. I knew that I wanted to. So as far as learning how, I felt like I could. I didn't think I would actually, what we call fail at it, because I was just doing it for me. So, but then when our good friend Leslie said, you need to start selling your stuff on Etsy, I was like, never thought of that. Maybe I should. And I started noticing fashions that I had seen. Like the first thing I noticed was it was a sweatshirt mini dress that I saw on a model on some photo that looked great. It was so cute. It was tie-dyed. And I thought, I can do that. But I couldn't find any sweatshirt mini dresses. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make one. I'm just going to make one and see what happens. And it happened. And I've sold several. So
yeah, you are the queen of two sweatshirt design.
T-shirts, or I have sort of run the gamut of what I can make from 2 shirts. Why that just fascinates me. But I want to see how many items I can make out of 2 shirts.
There you go. I also too, everyone, you do something really wonderful with denim. I love the jeans that you have in your shop. I believe you still have a pair in there that have the you made them almost bell, and they have lace inserts.
Those
they are so beautiful.
Thank you. Those are my favorite. Yeah, I started making those. I don't know where I saw turning jeans into bell bottoms, and I thought, ooh, white lace. That's what I needed. Just so. And I got the material and did it, and then sold a pair and did another one, sold that one, and I thought, okay.
There you go. So let me ask you, we're we're still in the midst of a pandemic, even though, hopefully with the vaccines that are taking place, we'll turn the curve on that really soon. But
Yes.
what type of challenges, if you have experienced any, to your business, have you experienced through this pandemic of it all?
Well, the thrifting is more difficult, obviously, because at first so many places closed, and then once they reopened, I was a little, afraid to get back out there, but I did. So I think the thrifting part of it was the biggest challenge to me, because a lot of the clothing, especially the blue jeans that I turn into the bell bottoms with the panels, I thrift those jeans. I don't use new ones, because
Okay.
I am definitely a believer in sustainable fashion, and I know that it takes like 18,000 gallons of water to make one pair of jeans. That cotton just to to grow enough to make one pair of jeans. So I thrift all of my jeans now.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I do that for my Etsy store too. I thrift those. So that was probably the biggest challenge. And I think one of the other challenges was in March, last March, when this pandemic started and everything shut down, and literally it felt like the economy shut down too.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I made myself busy with making masks, learning how to make masks, and sending them to family members and friends and people that I knew were healthcare workers and the elderly, and did that. And so that really helped me to kind of get over the hump and to learn how to do masks and how to sew. I mean, there were many times that I just took scrap material and thought, okay, let me see if I can sew a straight line. Just there, and
I forgot all about the mask because I've gotten masks from you as well. Yeah.
yeah,
That's how you did start. You were doing masks.
that's right.
So let me ask you, you have, okay, so you're on Etsy. And what other platform? Etsy and Poshmark, are those your two platforms?
Those are pretty much my two. I'm kind of a minimalist, and so I get overwhelmed by a lot of stuff, and I that have huge inventory and all this piled up, and I can't live like that. So I usually keep my inventory for Poshmark below 200 items, because that's made for me. And right now in my Etsy store, I have about, I think, 31 listings since my last sale. So I do want to add more to that, and I'm about to work on some shorts that I'm gonna do some work to.
I just want to add, because I just noticed someone asked a question. Anyone that has questions, I'll answer them shortly. Use the question feature that's at the bottom of the screen, and I'll ask. We'll get the questions that you've asked answered. So, Wendy, what, if you have a favorite, what's your favorite item? What's your favorite type of product to sell?
As far as Etsy or Poshmark, or
Either one.
On Poshmark, I love to sell blue jeans. That's
Okay.
the thing, because for some reason I just got into that, and I've sort of, I don't know. A lot of people say they have a hard time selling blue jeans, but I don't. I really like it, and I enjoy it, and I sell a lot of it. And I will pick up almost everything, unless it's a Walmart brand, or if it's at the bins, I'll pick up Old Navy, because I'll upcycle those.
Okay.
How a pair of Old Navy jeans fits, right? Because everybody's got at least one pair. So
if it doesn't sell, if your jeans don't sell on Poshmark, you're going to upcycle them to Etsy.
I've done to them, yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's great. Is there anything that you don't care to sell?
That I don't like to sell, or don't want to, or don't care anything about? I don't care anything about selling underwear of any kind. I don't know why. I just don't want to sell some drawers. Okay, go get your drawers somewhere else, y'all. I'm not selling them, and it doesn't. I know that they would be new and with tags and all that, but I don't care anything but selling drawers. So I'm just saying. I know I'm probably missing out, but it's all right.
Oh no, this is the beauty of us running our own shops, our own business. And if you don't want to sell drawers, you ain't got to sell no drawers.
I'll get you drawers somewhere else, because guess what? I'm going to sell you blue jeans.
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. In either of your platforms, your stores, what has been like to date? What's been the best thing that you've ever sold? Like for the highest amount of money, that made you go, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe."
Okay. I found a red leather, and now I can't remember the brand, but it was a red leather jacket. Very like a kind of like a moto jacket, but it was red leather. It was a high-end brand once I did the research and found out about it. And it had an American flag on the back of it in calf hair. It was
What?
paid $6 for it, and I sold it probably too low for $250. But
Wait a minute, hold it. It had a design, the flag on the back made out of cat hair?
calf.
Oh,
Like,
cat. I thought you said, I'm like, wait a minute. With this dog that I have here, all the loose hair?
we're going to stay away from the cat hair, okay? We don't want no cat hair on our stuff. Just give me the hair on cow hide hair.
Okay, that look, I was getting excited. I always say if I could sell dog hair, I'd be a multimillionaire.
Where's the market?
Damn.
Where's the market? We can
Oh wow. So that a calf, and yeah, and I like calf hair products. So wow. Did you sell that in Potsy or was that Etsy?
That was Poshmark. I knew what you meant. Poshmark. It was on Poshmark. And actually, the girl messaged me that, we did some messages back and forth, and she was actually a Mrs. America contestant.
Wow.
Yeah. Mrs. America, and was going to wear it in the pageant in Las Vegas. Not this past summer, one before. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So you not only had a really good sale, your item went all Hollywood.
It
Okay.
did. Oh, great.
So out of the two, Poshmark and Etsy, what's your favorite platform to sell?
Well, the moneymaker is Poshmark.
Okay.
And I do love the shipping. I mean, I know a lot of people fuss about the shipping cost, but after selling on Etsy and Mercari, and knowing that I have paid, when I offered free shipping before, I have paid $10 to $12 for shipping on Etsy. And knowing that on Poshmark, you are going to pay just one rate, and normally the buyer pays it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. But I also love that there is an outlet for handmade items on Etsy. So I don't know. I kind of love both of them.
Okay. We'll take that.
Can we say hi to, I want to say hi to Rhonda and Chandra and Terry, and who else do I see?
Oh, Brittany's here. Hey, Britt.
And Tasha. Y'all are so sweet. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm glad to see your name. Michelle. Love you all. Thank you for being here. That's awesome.
Oh, we got Brooklyn in the house. Hi, Candace.
Okay. Nice.
Shop Kiss Me. Oh, Kissimmee. Is that Kissimmee, Florida? Shop Kiss Me. If you're Florida, I'm sorry, you're going to have to get off this line.
Yeah, that's where I'm
not dealing with any warm weather people today. If you saw my what is it, my reel earlier, I'm in my feelings about these warm weather folks.
Me too.
Harry, thank you. Let me tell y'all, my hair, I cut it again today because you know that I have naturally curly hair. Over the last, I'll say like 2 months, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I don't know what it is. My hair refuses to curl. And when I did it today, like I've got all these spikes and stuff that won't lay down. And I'm like, I need to get me some Super Hold hairspray. I hear that Gorilla Glue has a great line, but I didn't have time to run out and get it. So, but thank you.
Please don't do Gorilla Glue.
I had to get that in. I had to get that in.
Goodness.
Thank you, Terry. Let me
Yes,
see who, what was that?
I said there's Leslie. Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Girl.
And Michelle also said that the mask making outlet, the mask making was an outlet for her as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Got to do something.
Yeah. Let's jump over here and see who, oh, hi, Heather. Heather, Miss SNC Accessories, that was my guest a couple of weeks ago. She's joining us. And oh, Terry, yeah, no cat hair. Oh, I was on a tangent there. I was getting ready to go brush Coco and see what I could do. Ask this question. Oh, so Brittany asked, Wendy, do you still have some masks?
I do have some masks, and I can also make some more if you want some masks. So,
all right, because remember, y'all, Wendy is a designer. She is Miss Custom. And oh, do you sell plus size custom made jeans too?
I don't have any currently, but I absolutely will.
Yep.
If I find some, I will. I love doing all sizes. It makes no difference.
And she made this. This is plus size. Wendy didn't even have a pattern. I gave her measurements, and I think we might have talked. I can't even remember. We might have chatted back and forth about it, and I just told her go with it, and she went with it, and I love it.
I am so glad. I asked you 85 questions because that's who I am. It's kind of what I do. I will over ask because I'm overthinking it because I want to get it right. You know?
Well, you got it right. Like I said, I absolutely love my my Wendy original.
Well, I'm so glad.
Yeah. No. Hey, Lisette, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so let me see. I believe, look, I'm trying to keep a tally. I've asked you 9 questions.
9, okay.
So, let me see. Oh, this is a real easy one. Typically, how many hours a day do you work on your business?
Well, there's kind of a blurry line there between and for my business kind of thing, especially when it comes to the handmade stuff. I would say a few hours a day. A lot of times I'll start out making something for me, and then I'm like, you know what? If I like this, maybe somebody else will, and I may just make another one and sell it. You know, so blurry sometimes if it's for me or for my business. But I do a few hours a day for Poshmark for sure. You know.
Okay. Leslie over there is losing weight. She's waiting to get one of those Wendy originals for the summertime.
You know, I'll make you one.
Yeah, we sure will. Oh, wait a minute. Let me take that. So that's question number 10. Okay. What motivates you?
That's a good question. I've always been very self-motivated to do something. No matter what it is I'm doing at the time, I'm just very inner motivated to do things. I would prefer to be doing things for other people because that's, you know, if any of you know about the love languages, my love language is service to others. And so that kind of motivates me and keeps me going. But I don't know. I guess my family motivates me a lot too. Family and friends. That's all I know.
Okay. I have my own answer for this, but what is, and you have more than one, but what's your superpower?
My superpower? What do you think it is? Because I'm like drawing a blank thinking, what is
one of your superpowers for me, when I think of you, is kindness. You are one of the kindest people. You will go out of your way to do anything for anyone. in our little bubble, our little group, when somebody is not doing well, or even if I go MIA, you're always there. You're never prying, but you're always, I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you. So definitely kindness.
Well, I appreciate that so much. It makes me think of the quote that I've heard before. A man's success is not judged by how much he's made, but by how much he's loved. And I firmly believe that. And I think, I guess one of my superpowers is to love others. When I do it, I get all into it.
Love is one of the most powerful forces on earth.
I believe that.
Yes.
I believe that. And I will be honest with you when I say this, that my love for others comes strictly from Christ, because I want it to always be a Christ-like love for others,
Right.
so that it's pure and motivated by nothing other than he brought us here for us to love each other. And that's what I believe. And I like to ask myself, am I loving them like I'm supposed to? Am I loving others like Christ would be proud of, like he would love others? So,
right.
I mean,
Because he taught us how to love, and it's because of his love that we should be loving as well.
it's
So,
fine. And I also, I know that everywhere that I've read about interactions between Jesus and people in the Bible, he did not once condemn others and say anything negative about them. He said, I love you and I forgive you. Now go and sin no more. That was that's paraphrasing, obviously, but that's why I don't believe we should ever condemn other people for their sin, because guess what? I'm just as bad in some other way.
It's not our job. We've got one judge, and we're not judges.
And my job, that's it. So there you go.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
All right, let me write this down. If you were to write a book about yourself, what would it be called?
Oh my goodness. That's a good question. I thought you weren't going to ask me hard questions. See?
Oh, that's not hard.
I was going to write my memoirs about me. I don't know. I could write a book on how not to do it. Life. Don't do it like this, because I guess it would be entitled, Let Me Please Learn from My Mistakes. Thing I've done wrong, so don't do that.
Okay, learn from my mistakes. That's a good one.
Thanks.
That's a good one. Let's see. I kind of asked something similar to that one. Okay. Now, how do you plan on, or do you have any plans? No, let me come back to that one. What is your what do you do to market your business?
Well, mostly I use Instagram to market, and I'm going to hopefully be posting. I'm trying to show up every day, and I don't post every day, but I'm getting close. So I'm trying to use
I don't post every day unless I got the boy.
I know. I love that. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He just melts my heart into a puddle. He is so darn cute.
Oh, honey, I'm going to wrap him up with extra bubble wrap, and we're going to send him over to Wendy's, because
I'll take him.
So Instagram is, and that's a great place. I mean, that's such a great, it's a great place to market. The reach is really good there. Alrighty. Now, if you have experienced any failures, which I'm a person that thinks that failure, you have to fail in order to grow. You just have to. So if you've experienced any failures, what have you learned from them?
I don't know. I don't count too many things as a failure. I had one marriage that failed, before I met Curtis. And that,
Never knew that about you.
yeah, I was married once before for a little less than 2 years. And
Me too.
yeah, really, well, he decided to have an affair. So, and even so, it was hard for me to leave
Mm,
because I had taken vows and made a promise to God and to him and other people. But ultimately, in the end, it was the best thing, So, I mean, it really was the best thing because then I met my man. So, and we've been married
yeah.
26 years in August. So
Aw.
that was actually not a failure, I guess, because I learned a lot from it. I grew up a lot,
Mhm.
and it helped me. So,
Yeah. All right. And okay, what is your favorite aspect of being an entrepreneur, running your own business?
oh, setting my own hours, sleeping without an alarm clock going off in the morning, being my own boss. But
Okay.
the downside of it too, because if I don't want to do it, there's nobody saying, "Hey, you better get up and do this." So that's the pro and the con at the same time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how do you generate now, how do you define success?
Um, I would define success as living the life that you want to live and not feeling like the world or your job has an emotional chokehold on you.
Hmm.
Up to do what you want to do and enjoy doing and are able to do every day
Right.
in
I,
successful. That's
I
success.
like that emotional chokehold because
Yes.
it can definitely happen.
Yes.
Definitely.
Oh, I've felt it. That's how I know that term. I've
Yeah.
had chokeholds on me before, and I just I hope and pray no one else has to deal with that.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling at all. At
Mm-mm.
all. Okay, so Miss Wendy, guess what?
Is that all 15?
That's all 15, and because I was so into it with you, I realized that I didn't ask my fast five. So I've already done 15 questions. This is fast 15, but would you like to do a fast five?
Shoot me with it. Let's do it.
Okay, and these are just, whatever options I give you, you just choose one or the other.
Okay.
All right? Nothing is a wrong answer.
Okay.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee. I didn't even hear what the other one was, but it's coffee always. Coffee, no matter coffee or breathing. Coffee.
Coffee, no matter what. Um, Landline or cell phone?
Cell phone.
All right. Emojis or not?
Emojis.
And did you like being on Fast 15? Would you come again?
Absolutely. Anything for you. See, I love you. Anything for you. You
Oh, and I love you too. There you go. There, you survived it.
I
It
did.
wasn't, see, you were so worried.
Not really. I'm just, like I say, I'm one of those
You're,
people.
you're a preparer.
I want to know too much because I want to do it right. And there's not always a right or wrong. Sometimes it's not good, bad, right, or wrong. It just is. And I'm working on understanding that, more the older I get.
Yeah.
So,
There's no right or wrong. There's no, I'm not the most structured of people. I left all that when I left corporate America.
yeah.
So, I just like of course, I like to enjoy and have fun and, try to be entertaining
Absolutely.
and, get a little bit of good information in there every now and again. So, but let's see, are there any, let me jump into, this thing always messes me up. Okay. Are there any questions or comments that we might have missed earlier? Let's see here. Oh, Lizette's probably gone. She said she just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember what we jinxed on, Lizette. Let's see here. Oops. Oh, Lizette has a Wendy original. Yeah.
Yes.
We need that to
Rhonda has one too. I've not seen Rhonda in hers yet. And that's
oh,
several months since I made hers. So I'm just saying,
yes, Rhonda, you're getting called out, girl.
Diva, we need to see that dress on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. I don't see any oh wow, Mr. Bigfoot, if you are still here, hello. That is my buddy from way back. Okay. Let's see here. I think that's it. I don't see any other questions. Is there anything else you would love to grace us with, Miss Wendy?
I just wanted to say thanks for even wanting me to come on here and do this. See, I appreciate you.
Now, oh, you're so welcome. Let me ask you real quick. Do you have a website or anything?
I don't have a website yet, but this friend of mine told me I should go ahead and buy the domain for my Etsy closet, my Etsy store, Salt Creek Style. So I did. Somebody really kind and smart told me that I needed to do that.
Okay, so I'll make sure I include that in the information below. What is that? www.saltcreekstyle.com?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, and it goes right to your Etsy store? It does. It does.
It will.
All right. Okay. So we'll make sure that we put that in the description. And again, anyone that is watching this video on a replay, please, please, please go check out my friend Wendy's store. She has beautiful items. They are made with love and care. And you want to have your own Wendy original so you can be part of the Wendy Club.
Thank you, C.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. We will see you next week for another episode of Fast 15. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.